Yo, what's up, homies? Thanks for clicking on the video today. So today we're going to go over how I personally like to set up for the bench press, and honestly what I personally think is probably the best way to set up for the bench press. So today we're going to go over hand placement, setting up the arch, and getting good leg drive. Three very important keys of having a strong functional bench press. Alright, so step one is hand placement. I like to go about a hand's length outside of my shoulder width. So just figure out where your shoulder width is on the bar and then just go about a hand's distance outside of that. And for me, that's usually about on the ring, but some bars are built different, so if you're not really familiar with the bar, then just go ahead and use those cues to figure out where your hand placement should be. So step two, so after you get your hand placement, we're going to initiate the arch. So go ahead and pull yourself back like I just did right here. Make sure your feet are always under you because that's going to help you initiate the arch. So pull yourself backwards, then pull yourself up and over like I just did, and then you know you're going to be in a good spot once you're about eye level with the bar. Alright, so now that we have the arch set up, now is an important part of making sure your scapula, also known as your shoulder blades, are retracted. And all that means is making sure you're pinching them together and slightly forcing them down towards your butt. And the point of that is to make sure your back is going to be engaged and to make sure that your shoulders are in a non-compromising position. Alright guys, so we're almost ready to set a world record bench press. So now, all that you need to do is engage your leg drive. And so at the beginning of the clip you saw how my legs were really far underneath me and I really felt no leg drive coming from that. So all that I did was just actively drive them into the ground, forcibly engaging my quads and making sure that my knees are slightly past my toes. Alright, and final thing, you know that everything is set up correctly if your big old belly is hanging out of your shirt. Alright, another pro tip is to also make sure you fill up your stomach with air. And what that means is when you're breathing in to get that big, powerful braced stomach, make sure you're filling up your stomach, not your chest, with the air. And do that between every rep, just to ensure that you're going to have the maximum strength potential that you have.
Alright guys, so now we have the setup down. I want to talk about bar path. And you don't really want to think about doing the bar path too much. It comes natural as long as you got your two key elements down right. And that's keeping your wrist straight. None of this bullshit. If you have a wrist like this, it's just going to snap, you're going to have less power. You want to have it nice and lined up with your elbow. So the force is going all the way from the shoulder through the elbow to your wrist. Just keep your wrist as straight as possible. About yay. Not that, not this, about yay. And then for your elbows, when you're benching, don't come down like that. You want to keep your elbows nice and tight along your lats. You're going to get a lot better power from your back and power from the chest by keeping your elbows in nice and tight. So I'll kind of demonstrate that right now.